Hello, wrestling fans, VHS fans. Welcome to NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
The following segment has been brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
Wrestling fans, in this segment, we're going to talk about wrestling here. We're going to talk about wrestling. There is a pay-per-view coming up this weekend called AEW Dynasty. I believe it's this weekend. Anyway, it's April 21st. Yeah, I think it's this weekend. April 21st, Dynasty on pay-per-view. Sunday. We have first up, this in no particular order. This is my opinion, my thoughts, my predictions on AEW Dynasty. In no particular order, here's how the matches are going to go down. It's up first. Will Ospreay takes on friggin' Daniel Bryan, which aka in the AEW, it's Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson takes on Will Ospreay. Who's the best wrestler out of all? Who's the best wrestler between the two? That's the grudge match. Who's going to win? Why, it's Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay for the win. Next up, we got the AEW TBS Championship. Julia Hart, as champion, takes on Willow Nightingale. Who's going to win this match? It's been building up a little bit here between those two. Julia Hart is going to take on Nightingale. Who's going to win? Why, I hope Julia Hart retains the title. I hope Julia really Hart retains the title. But the way AEW is going right now with this crazy booking going on, I say Willow Nightingale will probably win this. I'm going to say Willow Nightingale will beat Julia Hart, which I hope God you don't. But Willow Nightingale, my prediction. Next up, we have an AEW Dynasty Trios match between Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Briscoe takes on the House of Black. Well, I'm going with Adam Copeland's team. I'm going with Kingston and Briscoe and Adam Copeland. They're going to win this against House of Black. Next up, we have a grudge match between Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong for the AEW International title. I'm going with Roderick Strong for the win. Roderick Strong is going to win this match. Next up, we have the AEW Women's Championship. It is Toni Storm taking on Thunder Rosa. Who's going to win this? Let's get a little build up here. Thunder Rosa ain't been back in a while. Toni Storm's living it up. She's got the best gimmick going on right now as a women's champion. I'm going with Rosa. Rosa's going to defeat her. I wish she wouldn't. I wish Toni Storm would keep the title. But I think Thunder Rosa will defeat and become new champion. Thunder Rosa is my prediction on this. Thunder Rosa for the champion. Next up, we have a tag team match for the World Tag Team Championship in a ladder match here. It is going to be the Young Bucks taking on FTR. Now, the Young Bucks and Tony Khan and all of them at AEW showed themselves by showing the footage of CM Punk and Jack Perry backstage. What'd y'all think about that? I thought it was just plumb ridiculous. I mean, I'm an AEW mark. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan. I love AEW. I liked the WCW back in the day. A lot of people compare them two together. I don't think they do. But I love WCW. I like the AEW. I like AEW. I'm not a real fan of WWE. I have watched it from the 80s, a little bit in the 90s, just a tad in 2000s. But I just watch the highlights. I watch Royal Rumble. From Royal Rumble, I went up to WrestleMania and the Raw after, and I'll quit again. That's how I watch it. About, 2 months out of a year. Anyway, back to this. I don't think they should have showed the footage of CM Punk and Jack Perry. I thought that was just nonsense. Even though I'm an AEW fan, Mark, whatnot, I thought that was just ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to the part. Young Bucks versus FTR. Who's going to win this? I'm going with FTR. FTR for the win against the Young Bucks. I'm hoping FTR wins. But I'm saying, oh, God, what a pick. I should take it back. I'm going with the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are going to take this victory. For a reason I have no idea, but I'm going with the Young Bucks on this. Are my predictions, Young Bucks. And next up, we have the main event, which is Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland for the championship. AEW World Championship. Samoa Joe is champion. Swerve's going after it. I'm going with Samoa Joe is going to retain his title. I'm hoping that Swerve Strickland would win. Everybody's going for Swerve. He's got a fan base. He's getting over. But I say Samoa Joe is going to hold on to his AEW championship. That is my predictions from this AEW Dynasty this coming weekend. Comment below your thoughts. Who you think is going to win? What's your predictions? We'll catch you on the next segment from NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN Plus VHS.
This segment was brought to you by NDT CoLlEcTs WrAsSLiN plus VHS.